Hi, this is Lynn Schnebley with Educating with Wisdom, and today I'm just going to take a kind of last video looking at some of my spam email as well as the X for Palm Beach County that has not gone away. Most recently with the spam email, the day about 10 days ago, no, last week, when I said I'm asking to be able to leave the country for asylum, for religious asylum, and seeking protection under the law. All of a sudden, I began to get all of this spam that got emptied in with all the same message. And I'm going to show you what that is. 2 days ago, I tried to save it, not delete it, save this whole long block of messaging. And I mean, I had about 1,200 messages, but from this period of time, it was time-stamped and date, and you can see when I asked for asylum and why I needed to go, and how this thing was saying, oh no, none of your email is going to get put forward. This was really interesting. So I'm going to show that to you. Then we're going to take a look at that X that never left my box. And it looks a little bit like the Madam X, or it looks like X, we took it, but it pertained to a proposal that I put forward to Palm Beach County. And that X has traveled through in my taping box. Every time I make a new tape, the X comes up to the front, specifically for that Palm Beach County case. And that was from March the 27th. Well, we're going to see it, okay? It's either March the 29th, March the 27th. So dozens of times they have moved this forward with the X. And then there was the Madam X that came out. And then there was the attack by the LGBT. And it's just been ongoing. It's just been, and this is why I need to go. Okay. So let's come out of me. And that's okay too. Whoops. Now, do you see where it goes from here to here? When I put that plea out and I said, look, I need to leave, that's when all of these things began. So it was actually, and most of this is just crazy spam, but every once in a while, the Lord leads me to open up one of these spams, and there is a message sitting there for me. So I had probably 150 messages, let's go here, and I was just completely inundated by it. This one. It's this one. Air Cool, Paleo, oh, this, and this. And I'll show you what that pertains to. It pertains to my offer to set up a business, an interchange between Mexico, Guatemala, and looking towards the Union of North America for business. And then all of a sudden it says hola. But it tells me that my message was not delivered. Message not delivered. What I sent to the Mexican embassy was not delivered. Nobody got any of these things. And so it says hola here, and it's XYZ. Let's go out of this. And basically every time we see this, and remember there was at least, I don't know, 200 of these that I got with slightly different messages, but they're all there. Paleo, or paleo, and then there's the hola, and it's telling me that none of this stuff is getting through or going to get through, and it's constant. Here we go, XYZ. And I'll show you what the XYZ is about in a moment. Hola. And they sent me hundreds. Hola, why would I get this? And there is no such thing as a Google support answer, any of these things. Your email, Zippy loan was rejected. I haven't put any of these things in. None of this has anything to do with me. But let's go in and see what the XYZ is about. Hold on. Zipulone, Paleo, XYZ, here's the Ola, the same message. But they're telling me as I reach out and move these things forward to the embassies looking to leave, because I have no protection under the law in the United States, that this is what I'm going to confront. My mail, my email, my telephone messages, nothing will ever get through to what I'm asking for. Nothing. They are completely maniacal. And nobody is ever really going to see this on the internet. So the only thing I can do is send it to the school district, which isn't going to do anything, and then I'm just going to have to go to the Canadian embassy again and say, look, I've asked for these things, you can't receive them, that's what it is. And basically every time you see the mail delivery, none of this is real. Oh, and it shows up to me. Mail Demian, you gotta love it. Mail Demian. Boy, where have I seen that one before? And it's not a real site, and it's XYZ. So we're going to go in and see the XYZ, because this is not going to work. And remember the XYZ. None of this, they're actually too late. They missed their statute of limitation for this, so they are too late for that deal. This country is too late. I'll go into this at another time. Let's turn this off. Okay, this was part of a shorter shot that I think I put online, and they asked me to put online. Hi folks, I'm sorry this is so grainy, but I wanted to make sure that I uploaded this as a concept. I will be looking for someone to partner with, a corporation to partner with, especially a nice large department store, to begin a brand called, for heaven's creating and protecting goddesses and archangels over life. Just, there are all the other brands out there, with a 12-star, 5-star with the 7-star behind it, 12-star. Right? And we will be dealing with sustainability. I have a background in sustainability as well as holistic health. I've been a part-time manager at a natural foods cooperative whereby things came in under tier weight. We can do things, everything from a large chain could segue into sustainability clothing. And this is really important because I have been advocating for the Union of North America for quite some time, and I've put things out to embassies, especially the Mexican as well as the Russian, pertaining to the Union of North America. Looking after sustainability, countries such as Guatemala, Central America, Mexico, all of these places could be looking after things such as sustainability fibers. Some of these things could be produced in these areas and then could be imported into this area. One thing. Two, in terms of, I did everything from building a passive solar house to doing cloth diapers for 6 years, to being a vegetarian, making my own lentil burgers, on top of being a teacher, instructor, massage therapist. I've done a lot, on top of whistleblowing and biblical studies. There is no reason why sustainability cannot be built into a major department store, or at least heading into that area. We could have a cosmetic center that comes with natural products that can be refilled. People come in with their own packs and they can be refilled. What's nice is that if you have a department store, you're not dealing with just home cottages, although that's an important thing. But you could be dealing with a department store that looks at being able to qualify, and keep the quality up. There's a real demand to getting cosmetics natural and to limiting the craziness of cosmetics that especially women are using. I would like to see an exchange and a movement towards uniforms for kids in school that moves on the tunic, leggy, more androgynous sort of scheme of things. It could be kilts. tunics, leggings. I'm not looking at, I'm just going to leave it at that, dealing with all natural and sustainable fibers. I know the Mexican government is looking at banning, or I should say opening up, clothing for kids in schools, and I still believe that the sexes are different. But I do believe that they've gotten out of hand and have been out of hand, and we need sustainability. So it would be a good idea for department stores, and I would like to call that section Adam, because God called both male and female Adam from day one. Adam was separated into Ish and Isha, and in terms of what the goddesses over creation and protection would like to see happen is that recognition that we are Adam as well. To call this Adam means that we could have these tunics and leggies or shorts and leggies. Okay, so let's put it on pause here. Oh, let's make this smaller here. Looks like I'm catching bugs. So let's go in and see when I did that XYZ, because that's what they seemed, but we're really beyond that. This was the Union of North America. This is part of what I put out. I did it August the 8th. Okay. Let's go in now and take a look at, oh, not me. I don't want to see me. The last time I did anything with the XYZ group, online, was in mid-June. So I think it's here when I did the next one. Intro to Palm Beach County. This happened after the 5th of July. This is, they keep moving that X up. Let's go to the next one. That's not it. Each time you see a group here, there's July the 19th, so this happened after July the 19th. Oh. Here we go. Close that out. What else do we have going on here? Let's come down some more. Every time we see those little squares, somebody keeps moving it around, like they want the case, but I don't think they want the case. And we're beyond the statute of limitations. They're beyond the statute of limitations. Here's July the 19th again. I guess I hadn't taken any pictures. But yet I did it July the 29th, right? Oh, study finds significant, right? Here we go. This is now August. And now I'm just gonna go up, and they keep moving it forward, same thing. So we're just gonna go out of that one and come on down, because this is, they're always moving it forward. And then we'll do today. Here we go. That was the 18th, so that was after that. And let's come on down for today. All right. In fact, I even erased some. Oh, here was a one here. All right. You're going to see how I erase this one to show you what works, what doesn't. And here we go. Last time I did Brief introduction. It's here. It says it's the 21st because that's when I did that's when I did this. Brief introductions for the shootings. You're going to see that I erased the one that says 3 minutes. What that happens, no X comes up, so it's not because I erase anything. There's the Palm Beach County, it goes there. That happened August the 17th. And what happens when I erase it? It went missing. I deleted it. Nothing. There's no X that happens there. But that's still there. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone. God bless.